Well, FreshBaked, yesterday marked the first day that reservations could be made for table service restaurants at either Disneyland or California Adventure. That's Cafe Orleans, River Belle Terrace, Carthay Circle, and Lamplight Lounge. And in this episode of FreshBaked, we're going to show you the process of making a dining reservation at the Disneyland Resort, a complete look at the basics and more through both the Disneyland website and through the Disneyland app. And we'll start with the Disneyland website, where you'll want to choose the Things to Do menu option at the top, then choose Make Reservations. This will then produce a list of table service restaurants around the Disneyland Resort that accept reservations. That'll be Disneyland, DCA, and Downtown Disney. Scroll through the list and find your preferred restaurant. Today we'll be looking at Lamplight Lounge in DCA. Once here, you can see what the hours are for the dining location for that day. In this case, there are none, as the park is not open on April 22nd, but you can check the hours for any date by clicking here, and we can see that for June 4th, Lamplight is open for lunch at 11:30 and begins serving dinner at 4 p.m. To see what reservation times might be available, click the Check Availability button. And then that will produce a reservation window, and then in that reservation window, you can choose a date, whether you want a lunch or dinner time, and then set your party size. We're going to try and get one for 4 people on June 4th. You can also choose a specific time if you prefer, though it's obviously much simpler to choose either just lunch or dinner. Doing so, the page would then give you all of the available reservation times. Click Search Times, and you will see that there are none, not for lunch or for dinner. This should be no surprise to anybody, as June 4th is opening day for Avengers Campus, and I'm sure lots of you are looking for reservations on this day. I will go ahead and say here that this will be the most likely result for the first 60 days. Reservations are going fast. They have gone fast. So you'll probably see a lot of this. At one point, it may feel like maybe the system isn't working right, or there aren't dates available yet. They haven't populated them yet, but yes, they have been populated. They're just reserved, unfortunately. But let's go check back over at Disneyland, and maybe we'll look at Cafe Orleans. Liz and I will be there on the 8th, and we'll check for lunch and dinner. No luck again. We'll try another date. How about May 31st? And there you see a table available for 3:50 p.m. Now note I had, as mentioned before, simply chosen lunch, and in doing so, the site will give you any of the available times during that 11:30 to 3:55 lunch window. If I choose dinner, for example, we get 2 options. One for 4 p.m., one for 7:50 p.m. So you see there's no need to choose a specific hour. It'll just return whatever they have. So let's book that 7:50. And we'll say no to the $45 cake that they seem to want to sell us. Lots of options, though. Then you can confirm the reservation with your credit card and confirm your email and phone number, and then check that you agree to the guest policies. And there you go. We have confirmed reservation for 7:50 p.m. at Cafe Orleans on May 31st. From here, you can either make more dining reservations, or you can view your existing reservations. Clicking the View button will show the reservations we just made, plus any others that you might have made already. This is where you can link other reservations that you made through more analog, traditional means, like made through the phone or through a travel agent. Click the Link button, then plug in your confirmation number that you were given over the phone, and it will appear on your schedule. You can also change your reservation if you want a different date or time. Of course, you'll have no better luck here if you didn't find it before. You can also cancel the reservation here. Click Keep if you've changed your mind, you want to keep the reservation. Otherwise, click Cancel, and the reservation is gone. With that done, let's see how things work on the app, because it's actually a bit different, maybe even easier or better. There's our reservation for opening day. Very exciting. Okay, click the plus button at the bottom of the screen there, and that will bring up a menu of choices. Choose Check Dining Availability. Then choose your party size. And this is where things get a little simpler than on the website. Because rather than starting with choosing your restaurant first, as it does on the website, the app is going to ask you to choose a date first. For fun, we'll check June 4th again. And then the results are all those dining locations that have reservations still available for that date, for June 4th. And you'll notice no luck again, as the only locations available are in downtown Disney, nothing in Disneyland or DCA. Same for dinner. Let's choose a different day. How about June 21st? By the way, note that the calendar ends on the 21st and not the 28th. While Disney is selling tickets up until the 28th, with the 60-day window beginning on April 30th, the 60-day reservation window for dining is effective now, today. That is, only dates 60 days from today will be able to make a reservation. This will even out once the park opens, with the 60-day window dates being the same as the 60-day ticket windows. But it's worth observing just for this next week. Okay, so we did have some luck in both parks. We could book a lunch at Cafe Orleans or a lunch at Lamplight Lounge, as well as a few others in downtown Disney. Oh, and there's one at River Belle too. But let's book that Cafe Orleans again. We'll grab the 2:20 p.m. We'll skip that $45 cake again. And there's a preview of our potential reservation. Looks good. Confirm your email and phone number. Confirm your credit card number. By the way, this is where you want to enter any food allergies or other requests that you might have. And then book now. And there again, we have a date, June 21st at 2:20 p.m. at Cafe Orleans. From here, you can locate Cafe Orleans on the Disneyland map, or you can modify your reservation, change your date or time. Though again, don't expect your luck to change if you were looking for something different the first time. So June 4th is still a no. And you can also view the menu. Might I recommend the shrimp and grits, my favorite meal at Disneyland. And obviously, again, you can cancel the reservation. Simply click the check mark, and the reservation will disappear from your app. Okay, now if you want to come back and look at your reservation, click those 3 lines in the lower right, then choose My Plans, and there's your reservations. By the way, assuming you're logged in correctly on both devices, the reservation should be reflected on both. So if I go back to the website, click Things to Do, My Dining Reservations, and there's the reservation we made on the app. All right, couple things. I know it looks like there aren't many reservations left already. They did go fast, but I do recommend checking the website or app frequently, as reservations are often canceled, especially as you get closer to your visit date. And that's because most cancellations occur, people wait to the last minute to cancel, generally. So as you get closer to your visit date, start checking the app and the website again. Also, all 4 dining locations opening on the 30th will have the mobile dine walk-up list. This is you just go to the entrance of your restaurant, and there will be a sign out in front with a QR code that you can scan, and that will put you on a standby list, obviously assuming there are places available. And then you'll just get queued, I would assume, on your phone. I would recommend doing this as early as possible. I mean, perhaps the first thing you do when you get in if you weren't able to get your reservation. And if you didn't get your reservation, remember that there are going to be lots of quick service locations for everyone. Places like the Plaza Inn, French Market, Red Rose Tavern. So if you didn't get it, there's still plenty to enjoy. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from FreshBaked, your leading authority on making the best of your visit to Disneyland. Be safe out there, be kind to one another, and FreshBaked.